This is Bonnie Schur with the Stratford Gazebo, and I'm here with Coach Kate, the head varsity soccer coach. And so, Coach Kate, what are the biggest contributions to the new soccer complex?
Probably new lighting was obviously very vital. Lighting on the turf field meant that we could run both fields into the dark, into the night, which was helpful for practice time. We were crunched for time on the lower field, as well as the drainage on the top field. We have not missed a single practice this year due to weather or field conditions or anything like that, and that's been a huge blessing. Whereas last year and the previous years we had missed probably, I would say, on average 10 by this point, whether it be games or practices. So it's a huge, from a training standpoint and from the program standpoint, to be able to have the freedom to train even in tough weather conditions.
Biggest improvements for us is the fact that we've got a turf field now that basically we can practice rain or shine. The drainage system in the game field has been very beneficial. My first year here, we had eight home events canceled due to the rainouts or the field conditions. And so having two fields or two playing services where we get four teams get practices in pretty much rain or shine is extremely beneficial. Obviously, having lights on the turf field now is great as well, because now if the game feels too wet, we can always move the game down there, and that's been a huge plus for us. I love this new patio that we have here. This is basically one of the best seats in the house. Instead of being in the stands over there, I think right here you could sit on the table, watch a match, and not want to move the entire time. And it's also ADA compliant, so folks that are in a wheelchair, they've got a great seat, so they can watch the game without having to feel like they have to go down on the sideline. So for me, this patio is it's just going to create a family atmosphere at our home events, which we're really excited about. Obviously, outside of soccer, this field actually provides a lot of opportunities for some of our other athletic teams. I know in the fall, the football team was able to use it on days, where there was about a week where you guys couldn't practice, and down on the football practice field. So it gave you guys or the football team the opportunity to practice out here. But likewise, you had softball out here one day hitting ground balls, and you've had some baseball players up here. We've had lacrosse use it last spring. So the fact is, it's not just a soccer complex. This turf field is almost multi-purpose. For some other athletic teams.
Recess is able to use it, and I know it means a lot to the lower school teachers to be able to have their kids come out and not be covered in mud if we have a rainy week or anything like that. Pretty much as long as it stopped raining for 10 or 15 minutes, then they can bring their kids out here and not have to worry about that. And we all know that exercise and all that is important to learning as well.
Do you think this will heavily affect who all comes to the games and how everyone advertises for the soccer team?
I would hope so. You build it and they will come.
Right.
And obviously it's a premier facility now, new concession stand, new ways to watch the game with our patio. We're going to have Kudu Grill out here. We're going to have lots of things, I think, that will attract people that maybe previously wouldn't have had as much motivation to come to a soccer game. And so we are ecstatic to have this facility to be able to grow the culture of Stratford soccer.